Well, good afternoon from Two Happy Children Farm. I'm out in the cornfield and we're going to be taking our first tissue test of the season. And I thought I'd give an update of where we are right now. We went planted in February 28th. 3 days later we got a nice 1-inch rain. And the corn has been living off of that until last week when we got a nice two-day rain with a 2.5-inch total. So field work wise, we're done for the year on this field until we make a decision on what we're going to do with our tassel time application. But with the planter, we put down, in this field, we put down 10 gallons of 32%. And then we came back with another 32 gallons 2 weeks ago. And then last Monday, we finished our final post spray, and we put down a residual this time. We put down group 14 in that spray and cleaned up any weeds with some glyphosate and an ALS. So right after the rain, we saw a lot of yellowing, and this is 3 days since. It's warmed up a little, and the crop is responding well. I do have some theories on the planting with the fertilizer, and next year I'll probably be looking at improving how I did it, as well as increasing the rate. I saw some patches where I came to some point rows, and with the planter putting down twice as much seed as well as twice as much fertilizer, there's a big difference in the plant development at that area. So I would have thought, 30 pounds would be plenty to get this up to V5, but I've definitely seen some differences in different parts of the field. So this year when I'm taking my tissue tests, I'm going to be taking a snapshot with the Canopy app. It's something you might download, but it basically judges how much soil you have as compared to living matter. So I just did a snapshot here, and we're at 50% living matter covering the soil, and we were at 640 heat units. So things are going well, and I'm going to take this point for the entirety of the year. And then I have a couple experiments I'm running, zero nitrogen at side dress. So the total nitrogen budget for the year would have been just 30 pounds plus 50 pounds carryover. So we're going to measure that to yield and also take some tissue tests later in the season. And then down in my south field, we have some areas that were showing slow early growth. So I'm going to be monitoring those as well and see what's going on. According to the soil test, it was about 30% lower in potassium in that area. So what we're going to do is correlate that to a tissue test and see if there's something that's there. Anyways, it's a beautiful cloudy day. We're in the 70s. This rain is really soaking in. I'm still walking. It's still muddy right now. But since this was a no-till field, the water really filtered in really well. I didn't have much runoff. And really, this one rain can make all the difference compared to a year ago where we ended up with the entire month of April with a ½ inch of rain. And we were on track for that until we got that nice low last week for 2 days. So thanks for watching, and we'll do a tissue test. I'm sure you guys know how to do it, but I'm just going to take the 5th collar leaf, and then we'll fill up the bag and mail it in. So there'll probably be at least 30 leaves in this test, so we should get a good broad sample of what's going on in the field. Thanks for watching.